Only 10 years after Martin Luther nailed the 95 Theses on the door of the church. Only 10 years after this, the reformers gathered together, and some call them the magisterial reformers. Martin Luther, Calvin, Zwingli, Melanchthon, Farel, and others. They gathered in Marburg to hammer out the doctrines of the Reformation. And they said how embarrassing it would be for us to break away from the Catholic Church, who's been here for 1,500 years, to start our own. If all of us cannot agree among each other, we need to work hard so that we can agree, those of us who have broken away. And they went through and tried to formulate a doctrine of the Reformation. And they did pretty good on some issues. But when they came to the Eucharist, they ran into a brick wall. And Luther said, I will not have it that it's symbolic. He said, this is the body and blood of Christ, although he pulled away from the Catholic teaching. And the Lutherans in general teach consubstantiation, which means with the change. There's not a change, but somehow the presence of Christ comes down into the elements, and it's there during the celebration, but it's not there after the celebration. But somehow there's a commingling of the substance. And so he said, I will take Jesus' words, this is my body. And Zwingli stood up and he said, absolutely not. It is symbolic. There is no body and blood there. That is Catholic heresy. That is not biblical. The Bible teaches that the bread and wine remain bread and wine. They are symbolic of the body and blood of Christ. And the reformers argued over the big oak table in the fortress on top of the mountain in Marburg. And in the end, they left not in agreement. They left arguing with one another and refusing to shake hands, saying, you're no longer a brother of mine. And if that happened within the Protestant reformers only 10 years after Martin Luther nailed the 95 Theses on the door, you can understand now why you drive down Main Street and there's McDonald's and Burger Kings and Wendy's and KFC on one side of the street and Chick-fil-A too. And on the other side, you have Baptist and Lutheran and Assemblies of God and the others, because Protestantism since that time has blown itself to pieces, which is one of the reasons why I came home to the one true Catholic Church.